Hello, my name is Luke Lang, and today I will be talking about the need for civility and cooperation in the international business world. To start out, I will give a brief explanation about what this presentation will be over. First off, there is a high need for civility and cooperation in the international business world. Civility is defined as a formal politeness and courtesy in behavior or speech. Cooperation is defined as the process of working together to the same end. This involves achieving your goals and operating on the same ideas so that everyone is on the same page and understands what they need to do to get everything done correctly for the business. Now I will explain the complex and diverse international business world. So the complex and diverse international business world is multicultural. This means that people have different beliefs and different ideas. This could be a good thing for your company because the more people that have different ideas and different beliefs, the more ideas are passed around for your company and the better you are finding what idea is right for your company. Another thing that's involved with the complex and diverse international business world is that there are different languages and beliefs. So that is part of the complex part. That is a challenge sometimes whenever you get different languages and beliefs involved, and I'll get into that in a later part of the presentation. And the last part is there are different currencies, governments, time, and resources. So this could come into effect in your company, and these are all stuff that you have to watch out for whenever you're creating an international business. Cooperation in the international business world involves working together. You always have to make sure that you are on the same page and you know what ideas you are going to bring. You also have to make sure that you're on the same knowledge on how to run the company. This is something that's crucial because if you are on an international business, if you own an international business, then it's important that whoever's running your company in a different country has the same ideas and beliefs on as you do on how to run the business so that everything's done correctly and on the same page. Lastly, different branches in different countries. You have to work together because, like I said on the previous point, you have different parts of your company in different parts of the world. So you always have to be working together to make sure that these are all ran correctly. You have to be understanding because in an international business world, you have to have cooperation with the accents, and this is a huge point because accents can sometimes be difficult to understand. So if you have cooperation with accents, then and have patience with the way other business people speak, then it can help you out tremendously. Also, time zones are something that are out of your control, so you have to be understanding with the fact that your business in other countries might not be operating at the same time you are. Holidays, as far as days off, you have to be understanding and have cooperation with different countries' holidays because they sometimes, whenever they have a holiday, they won't come into work, and you have to understand it's part of their culture. And travel is another thing. You have to understand that they are in a different country, and in order to speak face to face, there has to be travel time, so there has to be a little bit of understanding. And if things go wrong during travel, like flights get delayed, then there has to be some cooperation with that. Another thing that goes with cooperation is you have to allow local business people to operate the stores on their own. Local business people in other countries know their culture a lot better than you do. So you have to trust in them that they will run it correctly according to their local government belief, their local government laws, and that they use products that apply to their own culture. Some examples of this would be fast food, retail, and natural resources. So fast food, if you were running a fast food business like McDonald's per se, then McDonald's would apply some local favorites onto their menu as well as probably their worldwide favorites. Um, Retail, if you owned a retail store that went worldwide, then you would have to take into account what is popular in that particular country. And natural resources, obviously, if the country doesn't fit certain natural resources, then you won't be digging for that resource, or you won't be searching for that resource in that particular country or region. Use business ideas that are effective and simple enough to transfer from region to region. Different people have different ideas, and if you have a very complex business idea and you're trying to pass it on from manager or regional leader, then it could get twisted at some point through language barriers and stuff like that. So you have to have cooperation with the fact that you need to cooperate with other people's ability to understand. Civility involves being polite and not getting mad over things that are out of the control of either party in the situation. This involves understanding, like I said, for cooperation. You have to understand accents, travels, religion, holidays, culture, all this stuff that's out of control of either person. You have to understand that can't can't quite control everything. So you have to have the civility to be able to be polite in situations. And lastly, the need for civility and cooperation in the complex and diverse international business world involves having a successful international business, which entails communication, civility, and cooperation. Doing this gives you efficiency in the corporate business, and another thing is the need for civility and cooperation is just morally correct. So that's why you should do so. And that is the need for civility and cooperation in the complex and diverse business world.